everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to you. We're going to be reading for the lovely Virgos. So Virgo, let's have a look at your overall energy. Get my teeth in right for this week. What have we got coming in for the lovely Virgos? Don't forget, guys, these are just general readings. They might not resonate with all of you. Check out your moon and rising signs because they could resonate a little bit more, but obviously don't force it to fit. So let's have a look what is coming out for Virgo. Overall energy for Virgo this week. And that top one, priorities. I'm going to go with priorities for you, Virgo, this week. And it says on here, get your priorities straight. When you know what's important, saying no gets much easier. So you could be taking on too many responsibilities, feeling like you're at your depth a little bit on your day-to-day life. And some of you, may have to say no. You feel like you're being pressured. And we have to remember sometimes that we do have to prioritise ourselves before other people, because a Virgo nature is quite a generous nature and will help out anybody. But it's just coming out with this week saying there's obviously things that you need to take priority of, things that you may have left undone, loose ends, that kind of an energy. So we're looking at prioritising this week. So let's have a look what else we've got going on for the lovely Virgos. It could also be an anniversary of a passing, because I look at the candles as well, and it's taking time to remember a loved one in spirit. So we could be lighting a candle as well this week. So we have justice here. It's about getting balance, though, more so than justice, I feel, on this occasion for you, Virgo. I just really feel it's about getting yourself centered and getting some balance back in your life. I feel like you've been off kilter for quite some time, and we have the Tower coming in to say exactly that. You've got to change certain things around you that no longer serve you. You need to change. It could be just your decor in general. Getting sick and tired of the old decor that is around you. Just know that the Tower comes in for change. So expect change in your day-to-day life. That could be around your work ethic. You could be having changes in your workplace. Just feeling like you may need a change. Chucking out the old, bringing in the new type of scenario. So that's a really nice positive energy though, but you do need to get yourself a little bit more centered. So we have the Tower. What else have we got for the lovely Virgos this week? And we have the Five of Pentacles. Some of you are struggling, some of you are struggling financially, and also lost. I want to say some of you feeling a little bit lost, loss of sense of direction. And it's saying here that there is offers on the table for you as well, but you feel reluctant to move situations at this point. You could be reluctant to move house as well. You just don't feel it's the right time with the economic climate going on, even though there's doors of opportunity and you may be sort of just about making ends meet. It's saying I'd rather stay where I am at this moment in time until I feel it's right to move. But with the changes card coming in, this could be an energy where you have been in and they are going to be moving you out of this mindset. So we have an exactly here, the Fool. New adventures, new starts, new journeys. I also look at this card about your voice needs to be heard this week. So you could be reasoning or giving your advice to somebody as well. So that's quite a positive energy. So let's have a look what's in your inner psyche. What have you got hidden within you this week for the lovely Virgos? And we have travel. Travel, again, is another energy of moving. It doesn't mean to say that you have to be going away on holiday or anything like that, but There is movement here, there is restructure, there's a new phase because we've got the new moon, so there's a new phase coming in for you. Deep within your hidden psyche though, you are planning future plans where some of you do feel like you need a getaway, you do need a change of scenery, so plans are being put in place. But for your inner psyche as well, this card of travel can mean go with the flow, and if you feel that you are stuck at this moment, going back to the Five of Pentacles, just know that your inner spirit is saying, just go with the flow, don't make it a struggle, and let the universe direct you, okay? Let the universe direct you through this change. I just feel it's a change, and that's why the priorities card came up at the start. So let's have a look how the universe sees you this week. Let me just grab the deck for that and see how they are portraying you for Virgo. I want to say it's all about you this week, Virgs. It's all about me, me, me. What is important to you this week? And we have this card from the universe. And when I look at this card, it can relate to relationships. So it's getting your relationships prioritised, what is important in your romantic arena at this moment in time. It's also getting a true picture on a situation, looking at things from a different angle, looking at things from a different view. I also feel as well in the romantic that there could have been distance between two people, and you've had time and the space to put this relationship and prioritise this relationship, and it's the universe saying to you, okay, you need to be putting this relationship situation, whatever that may be, under the microscope. I also feel this card is, because we've got the mirrors in there and because we've got the camera, you could be seeing somebody in a different light this week. I want to say some of you could have judged somebody incorrectly as well. And it's saying, take another look at the situation or the person that you are dealing with and see it in its true essence. See the true picture. Because it's like they're telling you you are overlooking something, or you are overlooking this judgment of a person. I just feel there's some wrong decisions being highlighted here. You're sort of looking at the negative, the black and white, and not looking at the actual colour picture. Okay, you're looking at the negative and not the black and white, the coloured picture. Okay, so let's have a look at what's coming in at the end of the week for you. Just clarify this card for Virgs. And we have the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles, again, it's about balance, getting some balance. There's a relationship that is weighing down on some of you. Okay, there's a situation weighing down on some of you. But whether that is to do with the relationship, whether that's to do with your finances, where you're struggling as well, hence why the priorities comes in. So the overall energy for this reading this week, Virgo, is you've got to get your priorities right, because I feel some of you have misjudged some information. You have looked at somebody in a wrong way, and it's saying look again and get the real true picture, the real true angle on something this week. Interesting. So let's just have a look at your animal spirit cards. Animal spirit cards for my lovely Virgos. What are we dealing with animal spirit wise? And we have the alchemical sign of fire for the Scorpion, and we have the alchemical sign of water for the fish. Okay, so I'm going to take you as the fish, to be fair, because it's showing a new moon in this card. You have been in the deep, deep waters, sort of keeping your head low, okay, keeping yourself low under the radar. And the Scorpion comes in to give you sort of a kick up the backside kind of energy, bringing the passion as well back into your life, an injection of passion. But I also look at the Scorpion because, again, we've got illumination. And because the waters you have been swimming in have been very murky and muddy, you have not been able to see the true picture on something. Hence why I go back to the card from the universe, okay? Showing you that it's a wake-up call for you this week, Virgo. There's a wake-up call here saying, because you may have been too busy or consumed with your day-to-day life, you have overlooked and not seen something that is important, that you need to be prioritising and need to be dealing with, whatever that may be. I mean, you could be not treating somebody, as I said, correctly in a relationship, or vice versa, and you're thinking, I'm not going to stand for this anymore. But I do feel there's just something what you have overlooked. There is something you have misjudged, and it's to say, hence why the fish needs to resurface and see it in clearer waters. And the Scorpion comes in as the universal energy of stinging you in the backside to say, look at it again, okay? Look at this again. There needs change here in this area for you to see the true picture. So let's have a look at your moon phase card for this week. Moon phases for Virgo. What message would they like to say for Virgo this week? And they have this one here, boundaries. Restrictions, okay? Boundaries and restrictions. I also want to say, for some of you, you have been isolating yourself, not feeling like you have had the courage to, hence why we've got the 5 of Pentacles. It's like, you know, when I said to you, I feel like some of you feel lost, okay, a little undecided. And the boundaries come in just to say, you may have put your boundaries too high as well for some of you. You may have put your boundaries a little bit too high for anybody to sort of reach you. Again, I'm going back to this picture from the universe, the distance, okay? You could have distanced yourself from your nearest and dearest. But while you're protecting yourself, it's time, as it said, for regeneration. There's a flower peeping up here. And it's like to say, it's time for you to come out. It's time for you to prioritise, and time to live again, Virgo. Time to live again, because I feel some of you had your confidence really, really knocked by somebody or something. And it's just saying, because of that, you have sort of like isolated yourself, put your boundaries up, stop people sort of getting to you. But now it's saying the time is right. With the Terror Moment carding, it means full change, and you realise it's a priority now to start to come out of this protective bubble that you have seemed to have put yourself in. I'm not on about protective bubbles to do with the coronavirus or whatever, COVID, nothing to do with that. This is your own personal barriers. So let's have a look what the messages are from Spirit this week. Be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. Now, I look at colourings on my cards, guys, and we've got a lot of green on here, and it's about healing. Where you've been sort of felt naked and didn't want to sort of be you know, being sort of there in front of everybody in the world in a metaphorical sense. It's saying, it's showing the peacock feathers, saying it's time to step out, show yourself again, show your courage and abilities. So I do feel some of you could have suffered with your health to have kept you sort of away from the mainframe, so to speak, away from, you know, keeping yourself to yourself. But your loved ones in spirit are saying you need to be proud of yourself, of what you've achieved. Hence why I feel some of you could have been going through a really rough period, and they, Spirit, are saying, we've been with you, we've been nurturing you, trying to heal you again, so that you can step out and face the world again. Because I do feel like there's depression and anxiety around somebody that have sort of put these barriers up, as I said, and took themselves away. And also I feel for a small minority, there's been acts done of achievement and you've just played it down, and Spirit are coming through and saying, you know what, you should be proud of yourself for the work that you did there, and you got through that and you achieved it. So that's the messages that I'm getting from Spirit. So I'm just going to get another clarifier for you, see what else is coming out for the lovely Virgos this week. Once again, guys, if it doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit. Always remember, it's not all about me. Sometimes you can have people in your energy circle, be it friends or family, who are going through this at the moment, who you could relate to. So always be open-minded, never be sort of tunnel visioned. Okay, but I also say never force it to fit. So look at that beautiful card. And we have the sun. Okay, the sun. And it's like re-energizing and finding the strength to, I want to say, start again for some of you. Okay, finding the strength to start again, because this could be to do with a relationship where you've parted company, and it's like you've had to heal yourself from the hurts that partnership split caused, and it's like to say, you know what, I'm ready to face the world again. For some of you, not all of you, but then again, it could be for some of you who've suffered ill health and have had to also nurture yourself, and it's like to say, I'm ready, I feel more energized. So the Sun card is a really positive card there for you, Virgo. So let's just finish this reading off with your guiding stars for this week and see what's coming out for you in those messages. And we have, may I channel the warm aura of the sun and show kindness to others always. So channel the warm aura of the sun. It's to feel the warmth back on your skin, in a metaphorical sense of you've shut yourself away, you've distanced yourself, and it's time to start living again. And also show kindness to others, because I feel you've had a support network around you who've understood your difficult period time, who've understood your times, your struggling times, and helped you get through this. Okay, get you through this situation, or, as I said, this isolated period. So my lovely Virgos, I hope you can take something from this message this week. Don't forget to check out your moon and rising, like I said at the start of the reading, and I will look forward to reading to you next time. So take care, my lovelies. Bye then.